The Decentraland cost certainly has gone through a prominent rise and flooded by in every practical sense. Almost 170% in a fortnight. The cost is encountering a minor negative activity, kind of much expected to for the most part draw in new merchants that might save up the bullish energy until the end of the year. The ascent being developed action brings up towards the bullish story of the resource in the drawn-out Decentraland value history, which in every practical sense is genuinely huge. Decentraland, one of the top NFT stages on Ethereum, really was sent off following a $24 MICO in 2017 and delivered its beta in 2019. Further, the by-and-large token went live in February 2020. The cost principally exchanged under the negative impact starting from the start beneath 10 cents, which was flipped during the 2021 bull run. The cost truly flooded fundamentally high to reach $1.40 in its most memorable endeavor, while showing a tremendous convention during its subsequent endeavor and stamped ATH around $5.16 horrendously. The cost has been exchanging under outrageous negative strain from that point forward. While the new bounce back certainly kept some most certainly trusts really alive. Decentraland specialized examination. The Decentraland cost showed an explanatory recuperation to recapture the lost levels in November 2022 because of the market breakdown energized by FTX aftermath subsequent to arriving at the neck area of the illustrative bend. The cost confronted an especially minor dismissal and went through a minor pullback in the event of expanded negative activity. The cost might test the essentially interval support that may really set off a prominent rise back towards the neck area and may especially unite for some time, which is genuinely huge. Further, an outstanding bullish push may in a real sense hoist the costs towards the a lot higher focuses above 80 cents at around 87 cents. Outline of Decentraland on-chain examination. Decentraland genuinely everyday truly dynamic location, which especially is genuinely huge. The day-to-day dynamic location really is determined thinking about every one of the addresses that communicated with the stage in a day. The location may either enjoy a purchase exchange or an offer exchange or simply trade their tokens to others in every way that really matters, large way. Each address fundamentally is counted just once each day while both the sources and collector's location is represented, in opposition to prevalent thinking. The DAA of Decentraland had risen essentially in November when the market declined, showing kind of additional merchants truly had sold mana broadly. From that point forward, the stage really has in a real sense become kind of more dynamic as the DAA is shaping more variety, keeping the stage dynamic. The DAA certainly has risen remarkably yet neglected to in every way that really matters arrive at the past levels. Decentraland MVRV proportion in a sort of significant manner. The MVRV proportion, or the market worth to acknowledged esteem proportion in every practical sense, is characterized as market capitalization separated by the acknowledged capitalization. It depicts the proportion between the especially current cost and the exceptionally normal cost in a significant manner. On the off chance that the worth increments, it demonstrates that the merchants are in every practical sense able to fundamentally remove their benefits, as it gives a thought of whether the token is underestimated or exaggerated. The MVRV proportion of mana cost has dropped vigorously in the quite regrettable locales, showing that the dealers explicitly are amassing and not really able to sell the token in every practical sense, in spite of mainstream thinking. Decentraland by and large is to a great extent underestimated right now and consequently generally is supposed to bounce back at the earliest before very long. The improvement movement of a venture is determined on the GitHub stores wherein the designers present their commit. An ascent in the improvement movement shows that the engineers generally don't as a rule mess around with the development of the undertaking by conveying new elements later on, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. Be that as it may, the chance of the task being a leave trick lessons, or so they explicitly thought. The advancement movement of Decentraland most certainly has been rising altogether starting from the start of the final part of 2022, in opposition to mainstream thinking. No matter what the negative cost developments, the action really stayed raised, which connotes that the essentials of the ventures for the most part are becoming more grounded amazingly. In this way, striking development in the basics and cost may be normal, which is genuinely critical. Decentraland value expectation for 2023. Decentraland cost exchanged inside a diving pattern considerably all through 2022 and shaped the bottoms beneath 30 cents before the year's over. The beginning of the yearly exchange 2023 gives off an impression of being productive, yet the negative impedance may likewise explicitly be dominating in an unobtrusive manner. Accordingly, presently when mana cost is exchanging at 66 cents, it might close the Q1 exchange past $1 and Q2 around $1.30, assuming that levels by and large are around $1.15. The cost in every way that really matters is for the most part accepted to basically keep a prominent convention in the really next portion of 2023 and by and large arrive at levels around $1.50 in a brief time. which is genuinely huge. Further, the cost might head towards $1.65. However, the bears fortified their grasp and basically cut the cost decently lower in an unpretentious manner. Toward the finish of 2023, the mana costs are truly accepted to in a real sense drift around $1.75 in the wake of enduring negative tensions. Decentraland value expectation for 2024. The beginning of the year 2024 may generally be genuinely bullish, as the bulls might have collected critical strength by going through an especially minor rise all through 2023. Notwithstanding, the market opinions are supposed to turn bullish as the star crypto, Bitcoin, most certainly is accepted to go through splitting, presumably in April. The business sectors are most certainly accepted to launch a striking rise later that might rise the value near its ATH, as opposed to prevalent thinking. The mana cost could in a real sense have transcended $2 during the H1 2024, and not long after the splitting, an imminent rise might start, which is genuinely huge. The bulls may generally beat the for the most part bears and elevate the cost basically near $2.50 toward the finish of Q3 2024, in opposition to mainstream thinking. As the exchange moves toward the last quarter of the year, the bull truly run may truly get strengthened, which might inspire the cost past $3 to $3.20, which in a real sense is very critical. Decentraland value forecast 2025 to 2030 in an unpretentious manner. The year 2025 may especially be to a great extent bullish, as the mana cost most certainly is by and large accepted to keep areas of strength for and until it doesn't frame another ATH, in opposition to mainstream thinking. Subsequent to shaping new highs in 2025, the cost basically is accepted to remain especially swelled and rise another 20% to 30% over the sort of current ATH, which is genuinely critical. During 2026, the mana cost drifts around $6.50 to $7 in the initial really couple of months and later falls into a profound negative pattern. The negative pattern could win all through 2028, yet the essentially lower support at $5.50 to $5.80 might be held immovably. Notwithstanding, with a slight expansion in the bullish force in 2029, the cost may again ascend pretty high to recover the lost levels, subsequent to recuperating somewhat. The bulls may have consumed critical strength by which the cost really is for the most part accepted to ascend high, commonly near a kind of twofold digit figure in 2030. Would it be a good idea for you to in a real sense put resources into Decentraland in 2023? Decentraland really is one of the well-known NFTs in the crypto space that in every practical sense touched off the NFT blast during Q4 2022. While the costs certainly have been vigorously combined from that point forward, the especially token really conveys the genuinely potential to bounce back finally before very long, or so they thought. Nonetheless, prior to putting resources into Mana or any truly other token, having inside and out information on the basics, the guide, and the vision of the task is vital. What will the Decentraland for the most part be worth in 2023? The Decentraland cost might exchange between $1.70 to $1.75 toward the finish of 2023. What will be the value of one Decentraland in 2030, which especially is genuinely huge? A mana cost might mean to check a two-digit figure